Hello, Claire here. It's time to reveal as which characters the Disney princesses dressed up at my Halloween party. BrickoMotion. Spoilers ahead. If you want to see how many of the princesses you can recognize all by yourself, then go and watch the previous 3 videos. And now. Still here? Then let's begin! Many of you have recognized that Cinderella came dressed up as Sally from the movie Nightmare Before Christmas. She just wore a vampire head instead of Sally's. And I painted Cindy's hair to be the same color as Sally's is. Next we had Tiana. I was actually surprised at how many of you recognized her as Yzma from the Descendants 2 and 3. I guess my painting was just that good. Rapunzel was the last one in the first video, and some of you managed to recognize her as Queen Crysalis from My Little Pony. I will count that as a double win, seeing as Crysalis actually appears only as a pony in the show. The absolutely toughest one to recognize out of all of them was Ariel. Many of you thought she was Tamatoa from Moana, which would have been an excellent idea had I thought of it earlier. She is dressed as a character from the Pirates of the Carribean Dead Man's Chest movie. He was a literal zombie pirate and his minifigure had this head on, so I kinda assumed I would have to make him and not Tamatoa. If I had made her into Tamatoa, because he's so shiny, I could have just glued on all of the shiny stuff onto her and not painted more. I really wish I had done that. Oh well. I'll scribble myself a note for next Halloween. Snow White wasn't hard to recognize because she came as Cruella de Vil from the Disney cartoon and movie 101 Dalmatians. Fun fact, Dalmatians come from Dalmatia, which is in Croatia, where I'm from, which is also the only reason why I know that fact. Then we had Belle. She came dressed as Queen Shuriki from the Sophia I spin-off Elena and the Secret of Avalor. Those of you who have watched the movie recognize her. Those of you who didn't, you can't know them all. I certainly don't. Wait, what? Pocahontas was responsible for many misspelled comments, which I totally understand because she dressed up as Yzma. If you aren't familiar with Yzma, she's the main villain in The Emperor's New Groove Disney movie. Lots of these characters are from Disney movies. In fact, almost all are. Aurora was the Wicked Witch of the West from Oz, and you had no trouble whatsoever recognizing her. Must be my painting skills or all of the hints I gave. And in the third video we had Anna dressed up as Bellatrix Lestrange from the Harry Potter series. I bet many of you recognize her due to her hair volume, because indeed this hairpiece came from the Bellatrix minifigure that came out quite a few years ago, and I managed to grab it. Yay me! Elsa was Hela from Thor 3 Ragnarok. She's the main villain, Thor's sister, the goddess of death, and I suppose many of you recognize her due to that. Moana was the Queen of Hearts. And do you know why? Because Moana spends her whole movie dragging the heart of Te Fiti back to her, and in the end she becomes the island queen. And I can't even take credit for that because my husband figured it out. And if you're thinking, yeah, but her hair's a bit off, and you would be right, because the hairpiece is inspired by Lizzie hearts from Ever After High, who is the daughter of the Queen of Hearts there. And just in case you don't know, the Queen of Hearts is originally from Alice in Wonderland, the book. Jasmine was a surprise winner of the comments because everybody was just yelling Catra and She-Ra, and I was so proud. So yeah, Jasmine was Catra from She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, which is a cartoon that my kids adore. Mulan was also more often recognized than I anticipated as Widowmaker from Overwatch. That is a game from Blizzard that I have not played because I don't do first-person shooters. Not because I don't want to, it's because I'm that bad at them. And the last one was Merida, who came and scared us all with her Demogorgon disguise. The character is from the Netflix show Stranger Things, and it was included in the big set. And it was included in this gorgeous set, minus the decorations I put in. So yes, to answer another one of your questions, I did not build it. Well, I built it, but, you know, according to instructions. I got it from a box. So yeah, those were all of the princesses. If there's still a comment section down below, tell me how many you have managed to recognize. And if not... So yeah, until the next time you click on one of my videos, bye bye.